Today's lesson is on angle relationships, angle pair relationships. In your textbook, this is found in Chapter 11, Lesson 1. If you look, there are 4 angle pair relationships that we're looking at today. They are adjacent angles, vertical angles, complementary angles, and supplementary angles. Adjacent angles are next to each other. If you notice, adjacent angles share a common side. Angle 1 and angle 2 are adjacent because they share a common side. They're sort of like neighbors. Vertical angles are formed by intersecting lines. Angle 1 is across from angle 2. And if you notice, angle 1 is equal to angle 2 in size and shape. So vertical angles are congruent. Look at angles 3 and 4 now. They are also across from each other and congruent. Angle 3 equals angle 4. Vertical angles are congruent. Congruent means same size and same shape. They are equal in size. So if angle 1 were 70 degrees, angle 2 would also equal 70 degrees. If angle 3 was 110 degrees, angle 4 would also be 110 degrees. Complementary angles have a sum of 90 degrees. They can be next to each other, adjacent, or they could also be separated from each other and still be called complementary angles. Angle 1 plus angle 2 equals 90 degrees. You could also have 3 angles that form a sum of 90 degrees, and they would be complementary. To remember complementary, turn the C into a 9, and you have a 90-degree sum, a sum of 90. These angles are supplementary angles. Supplementary angles have a sum of 180 degrees. They form a straight angle. Angle 1 plus angle 2 equals 180 degrees. Like complementary angles, they do not have to be adjacent, and you could have 2 or more angles that have a sum of 180, and they would be called supplementary. If you want to remember the difference between supplementary and complementary, notice turn the S into an 8, and we have 180 for supplementary angles. Straight angles, supplementary angles. 4 types of angle pair relationships again are adjacent angles, vertical angles, complementary angles, and supplementary angles. In the next slides, you will be answering questions and solving for the value of missing angles. For example, look at supplementary angles. If angle 1 is 100 degrees, then angle 2 must be 80 degrees because 100 plus 80 equals 180 degrees. If you'd like to, you might print this page now, and thank you very much for listening.